Welcome to Wingman's Hangar. This is episode, because I'm not right sure.
Episode 20.
Episode 20. And if you're new to the show, this is everything to do about the development of the new Descent game, Descent Underground, from Descendent Studios. I'm Eric Wingman Peterson.
I'm Rob Descendicon Irving.
And I'm Michael Morlan.
Michael what?
He doesn't have a call sign.
He's got a call sign.
Michael Viewmaster Morlan.
Oh, there we go.
You got. In fact, you need to have a call sign. That's part of our deal. If you're going to be zany and wacky,
It's required.
Yeah, you've got to have it. So this is kind of an inside look at what goes on each week here at Descendent Studios and how we're bringing you along for the ride, and you guys can be part of this process. So sit right back and try really hard to enjoy the show. You're gonna have to. It's gonna be a lot of work for you this week.
We may have to mail out some enjoyment to them.
We want to thank our new backers and those who upgraded this week. Michael will roll across the screen there. I'll just strike Skull and Cross, Local, Leo Benzoids, Zinja, Columns, Crowhound, Loki, Skeleton, Bank, Rakal, and Zanti. Thank you very much. I really don't usually do that, but I thought I could pile through all the names there.
Especially since they're all hard names. We like the hard names.
Yeah, I might have gotten all those right.
No, probably not.
Probably not. You're right.
This is a rare thing.
An impossibility is what this is. So coming up today, we got the week in review. We have this week's most valuable post. We have a Build-A-Bot update. We have forum feedback, and much more zany antics to go along with the ride here.
A little bit of both.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
Zany.
Yeah, zany. Zany, my new word for the
Zany.
day. Zany. So this week at Descendent Studios, the vertical slice continues. We're still vertical slicing.
We're slicing along.
We are.
It's all coming together.
It is coming together. It's funny to watch it because we've gone from like circling homing missiles to smoke-filled missiles to not being able to see the ships 50 feet apart from each other. We're getting there though. So
it's like Where's Waldo?
Yeah, it is. But you'll see more of that coming up, I think, in the Studio Snapshot. Multiplayer is going on. You can take a look at that and a little bit more in this week's Studio Snapshot.
Jason just got VR hooked up. It's not quite perfect yet, but oh wow, that was close. So we got it hooked up, got full head tracking so that I can move back and forth. I can turn the Typhoon spin attack on, and you can see the wings moving down there.
Lean forward to show how the head position stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe lean backwards, see if you see any ship geometry.
Oh yeah, you can see some of that.
Yeah, we'll have to do some work.
So yeah, this is what the inside of the Typhoon looks like. Alright, here, I'll play with the mouse just
So you can see they're playing multiplayer. The server running up in
I dare
the
you!
cloud.
I dare you!
On Google Compute. Build system automatically built and deployed this version, both the client.
That was a tie! Are you gonna try to shoot?
I can't see.
The walls are taking massive damage, Phil.
I can't see. Good thing it doesn't do mine. Run and hide. It's a
You better run, Phil.
Oh!
Are you playing with a joystick?
Yup.
Yeah.
Let me see the missiles, Phil.
You should not be seen.
Let's fire some missiles.
Bring in the smoke.
Woo! The tad smoky. You just see it on that coming in.
That would be terrible.
Oh, he's firing that now.
Oh, here come his.
Like that overdrive. That's probably
Yeah, that's a little too much there for sure.
That's a location. Now don't move.
That thing is way too spread.
Don't move.
This only hurt a little bit.
Admit, that's all right. It didn't have the. Yes, that's good. That's good. It's not able to hit it. Well, now it is.
All right, now let's see.
How much of a home is it?
Now move just a little bit and let's see if I can hit you.
That thing is moving way too fast.
The missile's going too fast. Yeah.
Fabulous.
Yeah, that was good.
It's really coming along.
It is. It's fun to see those things. I love what we show, and it seems to be people like to see that because apparently they don't want to sit through our 20 minutes of BS each week to get to that. So we wanted to put that up front this week.
You see one show a
So
week. It's not this
we
one.
just lost half our audience. They just poof, got the
All right, we got what we wanted.
Listen, we missed something last week because we were busy trying to finish the
did.
vertical slice.
It was kind of sad.
Yeah, well, actually, it was funny. I felt really bad about not being able to go, and then, well, after Dracona and Lotharbot posted some of the pictures, I was like, oh man, heartache. So let's take a look at some of this stuff that's posted.
Descenticon.
Ah,
That looks like Descent icon. If you
it
read
is.
it
There's
off the page.
Lotharbot sporting one of our new tees right there with the
With a plasma cannon.
shirts that fight underground.
Shirts.
Shirts that fight underground, and he's got the plasma cannon right there and the little sticker. And yes, we got stickers. Setting up the first day, there apparently is Skunk, Lonnie, Watts, Venom 666, Seaverm, and Jedi Luke. Mike's zooming ahead here, and if you haven't managed to show up by the end of the first day, if you didn't show up on time, you get your. We're totally going off the cuff here. All the name tags were stuck there, and let's see if we can find you. Where you?
I'm up in the upper left.
You're top.
I'm a
you're
design
top left,
eponymous.
design
That's-
eponymous. I
if
see
you look for the
Wingman.
long name.
Wingman's right in the middle.
Yeah, you're
Mike,
right in the middle.
Mike, where are you? Are you in there?
I'm in the bottom right corner there.
Viewmaster. That's cool.
Viewmaster.
We expect those name tags to be shipped to us
Oh, yeah.
pronto. Also, you got the tournament getting started. That looks like a lot of fun, man. Look at all those folks down there.
A lot of people. A lot of
LAN
computers.
parties are they're so much fun, and people forget how much fun they are to get there. And it's nowadays you can bring your laptop, and it makes it even easier to play. And of course, what would a 20th anniversary, 21st century 20th anniversary tournament be without a group dinner? That doesn't exactly look like the Buffet Palace.
No,
That
man.
looks like a better place.
It could be a buffet palace. Oh,
Lotharbot. He's known for the proximity mines.
Somebody mined his chair.
Somebody mined his chair. Yeah, which I do on a general basis, generally speaking, different kind of mines. In the end, of course, there can be only one or four in this case. You get the didn't win anything but had a good time non-check. So that's really cool. Look at Lothar holding it up there. That's badass. Next year, we will make sure that we get to that because we had tickets in hand ready to go to it, and then we got to finish this game.
There yet?
No, the game. We really were hoping to.
The game is the biggest.
No,
part.
we want to show off what we're up to and get some feedbacks from folks about what they like and what they dislike. But the list would have been too long about what they disliked, and we knew a lot of it because we didn't like it either. So we had to fix a lot of that to get to that.
We already had a lot of tickets in the system for all the
Yeah.
things we wanted.
If you could check out the Descenticon thread, Michael throw it up right here on the bottom of the screen. Lothar and Dracona were talking about it a little bit there, and everybody that went there, thank you guys very much for sharing your stories. It really kind of bugged me that I couldn't go. I felt a little sad at the end of the day, but
Looked like they had a good time.
they did. That's important. I think they even opened their house up and had more of them still
Wow.
playing. Yeah, I know, that's pretty cool. Well, you know what time it is?
What time is it?
It's time for our very own Dunkelza, Keith McCormick, with this week's Most Valuable Post.
Welcome to Most Valuable Post, where we celebrate someone who's made a positive contribution to Descent Underground. This week, we celebrate a member of our community that joined in the discussion about what kind of music really sets the tone for the game. Not just that, they created their own piece of music to illustrate the ideas that they were talking about. So congratulations, Vorxion. You're this week's Most Valuable Poster.
Awesome. Vorcation won that one right there, and that's really good for him. What is it not?
I think it's Vorxion. I think
Vorcation.
Vorxion.
He's on Vorcation. Vorxion, congratulations. You are this week's Most Valuable Post. And you know what time it is? What time might it be, Rob? Anybody
Now,
know?
what time could it
Michael, what
possibly
time
be?
could it
It's time for forum feedback.
There it is. It's time for forum feedback. I think we need new heads, Michael. We need some new heads.
That head has run
I know
its
that
course.
head. It's
I don't perform that service.
You know. Don't let him kid you. How do you think he got his job? Anyway, let's get right to our feedback from Etheris.
Okay, now the rest of them just turned off the show. That's it.
There's nobody watching.
Nobody's
now.
watching anymore.
We might as well have fun.
Yeah, we just derailed that one, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. From Etheris, can mining lasers be used against other ships? And if so, what game mechanics do you have planned to prevent them from being overpowered? Wow, Rob, can we use mining lasers on ships?
Yes, you can, but they're really short range. That's number one for them not being overpowered. But they also will do very limited damage against other ships. So if you can sit there for 30 seconds going, "Yee," and they don't blow you up in that period, sure. Good job.
You know somebody's going to have some descent level where it's only mining lasers only.
Oh, yeah.
And that's going to be some fun. It'll be like trying to cut each other with
lightsaber battle.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's pretty cool.
They also do use energy, so you know.
They do use
The better choice would be lasers if you have them. Because they're
there's some guy will be getting beat up and he'll just forget it. I'm going with the lasers or homing missiles.
Sneaking up behind people.
Yeah. And then somebody, you can't do that. There's always the you can't do that person.
Yes, you
but
can.
Yeah, they can. From Krull, will there be breakable objects in the maps? For example, if you hit a pipe at full speed, perhaps it does some damage to you, but breaks apart.
Someday, perhaps.
Someday. Yeah, that's something we want to do, but right now we're going to get the maps ready. We're going to get the game fun. And then, it's going to be an iterative process. This thing, if we do this correctly, will be going on for years. We'll be adding, much more interactive terrain elements. But
bells and whistles later.
Right. First, we want to get it working the right way it should work. From Voidstalker and Undergrounder. Oh, it's a video question. A video question. Let's take it away, Voidstalker.
Hey, crew. A couple quick questions for you. In some of the other Descent games, you have a rear view camera that you can use like a rear view mirror on your HUD display. Will that be an option in Descent Underground? Also, kind of a related question. I noticed on the Predator, whenever it's in the kind of the flee or the fast mode, the wings really sweep back. I was kind of curious if you could maybe have the gun sweep back too, so that when you're flying or trying to flee from somebody, you can fire behind you. It'd be kind of cool to be able to use that rear view camera as you're trying to dodge and run through the tunnels, be able to take out people that are pursuing you. Thanks, and have a good day.
Very cool. So
Thanks,
what say
Boyd.
you? Yeah, that's cool. No wing noob this week, I guess.
So, praise the Lord. So yeah, we're definitely going to do a rear view camera. Not just like
Not a mirror, a camera.
Yeah, it's a camera. I mean, it's
apparently 300 years in the future, you can have cameras facing backwards.
Yes.
Maybe they can put those on cars someday.
Yeah, that would be really
that'd
cool.
Be really cool.
But yeah, there will be a rear view camera. When the Predator is folded up in its flee mode,
speedometer.
It's the guns are actually folded in, so you can't fire them at all. So that is the flight response, not the fight response.
So when you're in Brave Sir Robin mode.
Yes, bravely ran away.
When danger reared his ugly head, Sir Robin turned around and fled. I did not. So that's cool. Oh, so you said you can't fire behind you in escape mode. So.
No, you cannot.
Right. But you can't. Can you drop proximity mines or the laser grid?
Sure.
So you can still
the laser
do that.
grid's super cool.
I love the laser grid. When it's working well.
It is working well.
There you go. From Shogun, also an undergrounder. Hi guys, I was wondering, will we be able to see all our drones parked in the drone bay at once? Is there a max limit like in another game? Another game. What would Derek Smart say?
Having a
Take it on the chin. I know. No, we're only going to show one.
No, none of that frivolous hangers.
Yeah, the drone bay is, but you can switch it out. You have your ship there, and you have your list of the other ships you have in your arsenal that you can just select, and it'll swap out.
Yes.
So kind of think of it like the holo table in that other game, perhaps, but it's more of the menu system.
Yes,
and
more like that.
Yeah.
But usable.
All right, it's the end of forum feedback. Very few questions, and now it's time for Michael Viewmaster Morlan. Because
you tried again.
Sneaky Eric.
Okay.
He tends to accidentally forget.
Wingman's weight. Right. Well, last week I was at
You didn't tell last week.
241 pounds because I didn't tell last week, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, I went up a pound. But this week I am down to, 240 pounds. So in 2 weeks I've actually gone back to where I was. Such an achiever! I did cheat over a couple weeks ago, though, and that really hurt me. So I got,
Explosive cheat.
Yeah, explosive cheat, right. So now that I've taken my medicine, let's get to Michael Viewmaster Morlan with a look at what's going on in space.
Thanks, Eric. Earlier this month, NASA scientists announced their discovery of an Earth-sized world orbiting within a habitable zone around a distant star. The star, known as Kepler 186 and located around 500 light-years away in the constellation Cygnus, is smaller and redder than our Sun.
Kepler 186f is the first validated Earth-sized planet in the habitable zone of its star. It's the outermost of 5 planets to orbit a star that is smaller and cooler than the Sun. This planet orbits its star every 130 days, and so this places it in the habitable zone, where it's in a region where it could have liquid water on its surface.
Of the nearly 1,800 exoplanets surveyed by the Kepler Space Telescope, Kepler 186f is slightly larger than Earth and orbiting near the far edge of the habitable zone. NASA scientists say it's likely to be rocky and cold.
This planet, Kepler 186f, orbits a star that's cooler and dimmer than the Sun. So while we may have found a planet that's the same size as Earth and receives a similar amount of energy to what Earth receives, it orbits a very different star. So perhaps instead of an Earth twin, we've discovered an Earth cousin.
Scientists don't know anything about the atmosphere of Kepler 186f, but the exoplanet will be a target for future telescopes that can scan for telltale chemicals that serve as a marker of planetary life. And a little closer to home, an asteroid mining company launched its first spacecraft to test technology that may one day help tap into the riches of our solar system. Planetary Resources announced that their small satellite, Arcad 3 Reflight, launched from the International Space Station on July 16th on a 90-day mission to test avionics, control systems, and software needed to make asteroid mining possible. The fledgling asteroid mining company first tried to launch a version of its satellite into orbit last October, but that spacecraft was lost when the commercial Antares rocket carrying it and supplies for the space station exploded shortly after liftoff. The Arcad research project was in part funded by a successful $1.5 million Kickstarter campaign in 2013. I'm Michael Morlan, bringing you real space news you can use.
I love seeing those bits.
Space is cool.
Space is cool. And man, so much is happening these days, man, with Pluto and all this other stuff going on. And, you know, apparently NASA's discovered that other planet. So, you know, it's pretty cool stuff. And if we could just get Mike to admit that aliens are here visiting us, Discovery, we still have the alien craft inside.
Never!
Science! All right. Coming up this week at Descendent Studios, we have our new store coming July 30th, which means the packages are going to go away. We're getting rid of the Kickstarter-like packages, and we're going to let you craft your own experience or what you want to do. There'll be like 3 or 4 packages, and then everything else will be an add-on. So what's ever in your package now, you'll be able to see. Here's some of that stuff. Check out the blog post that Keith put up on Wednesday about the new store and what's going to be going on. So a lot of this stuff's happening. We're making this more flexible for folks so they can get in and craft their own, how they want to pledge and what they want to pledge and how they want to support the game. So, and then we're honoring the people that got in early enough to help them, because without them, we aren't here. So
yes,
that's coming up, and we'll let you know the exact date. The 30th of July is what we're hoping for. So if you have your eye on a package, like the multi-packages are probably going away. So you want to buy 3 or 4 copies? No gray market them out to other people. Well, that's happening now. And
running out of time.
We're running out of time. July 30th will be it. We have more bug squashing. Sasquatch. More bug squashing and map building. We're going to have a t-shirt challenge. Now, as soon as we ship all the t-shirts out, now Keith is on vacay. He's actually not vacationing. He's helping his parents move, but he will be shipping out everything next week. I know a few people have already gotten their shirts. We got ours. Mike, aren't you sporting a shirt right now?
Why? Yes, I am.
There you go. There's Michael sporting his Descendent Studios shirt.
Excellent shirt.
It is a very nice shirt. We like them a lot, and we're going to be adding some more of those things too there. And if you got an idea for a shirt, let us know what you think it should be in the forums. I like the Ships That Fight Underground.
Not when
my 12-year-old is not allowed to wear that to school, apparently. STFU is not popular.
I am shocked.
So look for it. We're going to have a contest, I think, for people whoever can get the most people together that have a shirt from here, and we'll give stuff away, packages or something like that. We have a live stream coming up in the next few weeks. We have an advisory board meeting on Wednesday. Ooh. So the folks that are advisory board members get to attend a live design meeting and participate this coming Wednesday. We'll film a little bit of it, share that with you guys. First playable is just around the corner. In fact, I think we're going up to look at the map today. We are playing today. I think it might have actually been in the Studio Snapshot. That's going to depend. I know we've got 4 or 5 people we've got planned, but I think Josh is relighting the map so that we can really look at, see each other really well, and we'll go from there. We'll play some new and old Descent on the live stream, which will be coming up and be announced by Keith. Don't want to say when, because don't really know when. He's actually the one who's going to be organizing that. So when that happens, just prepare yourself.
Prepare for descent.
Prepare for descent. Material defender. Prepare for descent. Thanks to our underground members and all our pledgers and backers for supporting us. Without you guys, we're not here. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Twitch, and Twitter. Find out what's going on, when it's going on. Be the first to know in your neighborhood. And help us spread the word. We need more people in the ecosystem, man. We need people to kill and shoot and blow each other up. We've also solved the Proving Grounds. Who's going to get it? Basically, Proving Grounds is going to become an underground membership. And the boxed out people that had it and above will have it in perpetuity. They'll never have to, it'll be there forever. And then we're going to also give them all an underground membership for a year. So that's a way of,
Cool.
keeping up, making sure that we honor their pledges. Submit your forum feedback and questions. We want to know each week what you want to hear, what you want to know. We'll answer it to the best of our ability, which, generally is as good as we can do.
I just feel like we should just apologize for the whole show.
The show, yeah. It's a pretty bad one.
Those video segments were great.
Yeah, thank God for those. All right, we'll see you all underground.